Hi, Mark here for the Kensington Minute. This is a tough one. If you can identify him, you really know your Cold War history. Like his good friend Julius Rosenberg, this New Yorker was an engineer, and like both Rosenbergs, he was a dedicated communist. In fact, he was a red-diaper baby. These are sons and daughters of communists who embraced the leftism of their parents. You saw a lot of this in the 1960s, and their parents were absolutely proud of their kids. This man's mom was a member of the Communist Party of the United States. His father was a fellow traveler, and his uncle ran a summer party camp for communists. Before he entered college, he had Stalinism coursing through his veins. He was part of the Rosenberg ring, and when it was unmasked, he fled to Mexico, where he was arrested, beaten up, and deported to the United States. He was sentenced to 30 years in prison and spent 5 of them on Alcatraz. He was released early and tried to clear his name. Do you know who he was? He was Morton Sobell, who lived to be over 100 years old. He had a team of cheerleaders who maintained his innocence. But in his 90s, he admitted his guilt in an interview with the New York Times. "Were you a spy, Mr. Sobell?" Yeah, call it that," he replied. "I never thought of it in those terms." Certainly he didn't see it in those terms. Why? Because he was loyal to the Soviet Union. He had a long time to think about his espionage on the Rock, which is slang for Alcatraz. At 100 years old, he recalled, "I bet on the wrong horse." If you would like to hear more about him, please read an article in the Mosaic magazine. It's David Evaner's June 3rd, 2019 article, "The Death of Morton Sobell and the End of the Rosenberg Affair." This is strong, clear, and objective journalism. Sobell wrote his own account, which was published in 1974. We don't see it as objective, but you can judge for yourself and let us know what you think. This Kensington Minute does not represent the official position of the United States government. And take the Kensington Challenge. It is our exam on the website. Out here.